What up, YouTube? Just got here to Strength Camp, my other home gym, my other place to be, and just getting out of some of my wet clothes because I had a meeting with Chris Barnett this morning. We took a walk downtown like we normally do once a week to catch up with one another on that personal level and business level, because that's how we do. But we got rained upon. Piles and piles of water were dumped on us. So I'm just changing my clothes here, getting ready to introduce you to a good friend of mine that's here, getting ready to think about doing a leg workout here. We're gonna get this done. Hey y'all, do you remember Marvin, my man Marvin here? We did a special video, maybe Dana will splice it on, where we unveiled the beautiful painting that he did to commemorate Strength Camp for our 1 millionth subscriber YouTube family. So come on in here real quick. Let's just remind everybody what's up. Marvin spent, what boy, you here like at least a month?
I think 3 to 4 weeks.
He was here about 3 or 4 weeks, stayed upstairs. This is back when Strength Camp was like a hostel. We just had everybody living here. You was living here, Mark was living here.
No,
yeah, we had some
jib though.
Jibbing.
Yeah.
So we're not out here beasting it, we're out here appreciating our bodies and taking care of our bodies, and I guess that would begin with some warming up. You have a plan for what you want to do today? Because we're here, because I'm barefoot, because my shoes are soaked, and we got our new beautiful turf, and I'm doing lower body focus. I'm gonna begin with a good old Strength Camp dynamic flexibility warm-up routine. We'll do that, take my time with it. I wanna hit lower body. I wanna hit unilateral lower body. I wanna feel my quads, I wanna feel my glutes, I wanna feel my hamstrings, I wanna feel my calves doing what they gotta do without the isolation exercises at the other gym, which is cool. I didn't like what I did last week with the workout, it just wasn't stimulating enough, so it's gonna be an experimental type day. Marvin's gonna be doing some of his work, I'll be doing some of my work, you're gonna hang out with us, enjoy. So you wanna do this warm up? Conscious bodybuilding. 9, 10. It is humid. I took a few days off. I skipped one of my workouts this week, my arm workout, because you know, as you can see here, I'm working on healing his right shoulder a little bit. Uneven loading due to my biceps. So I just want to burn some extra calories. Do a little extra work. Taking our time. I feel real good, barefoot. I haven't barefoot trained in a long time. You guys watch my old videos, you probably notice I'm walking around barefoot all the time. This feels nice. Yeah. I'm gonna work some lunge variations here, but I don't know what I'm gonna do next. So if you wanna join me with lunges, cool. You wanna hit your barbell work, whatever you wanna do, you're invited, but you're not forced. So you got a forward lunge, then you got a forward 45-degree lunge. So I'm going, say like 2 o'clock. Toes are always square, hips are always square, shoulders are always square, sink. Boom. Very different than when you guys, a lot of people I see do multi-directional lunges, but they turn their hips. So that basically what they're doing, when you see people doing that, they're just doing front lunges facing different ways. The difference here with these multi-directional lunges is that we keep our hips square. So my hips and toes are always square, always facing upfield. So that's front 45, side 45, toes are square, hips are square, chest is up, boom. Back 45 degrees, sink, boom, straight back, boom. Then we go to the other side, front, forward 45 degrees, lateral, boom, get a good stretch in the hips, back 45 degrees, keep the heel glued to the ground. When you do that side lunge, yep, straight back. So that's 1 round, let's do 2 rounds. And then if you want to add resistance, you can do that too. There we go. That's a big fan! Let's see if it'll dry my shoes in time. Can I get this up here like that? Yeah, there we go. Dry my shoes, see if it dries my shoes. I don't know about y'all, but I treat training like I treat art. I think of it in a lot of ways it's kind of the same, because you gotta know the skill, right? As an artist, you gotta know your skill, but it's not good enough to know the skill. You gotta be intuitive or in touch with what's happening in the moment. As a good coach, as a good trainer training yourself, I like to blend the two, like have my logical plan, but at the same time, leave room for creativity. So it's like as I'm doing this, I'm already receiving downloads about what's next.
Stick to a plan though.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Because sometimes it's like, you need that structure. Yep. Just to, like, sometimes your intuition play tricks with you.
Oh yeah, illusion. Yeah, illusion and delusion. So I'm good at that one too, deluding myself.
Sometimes it's good to like follow somebody's plan.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
Yep. Innovate or imitate before you innovate.
Right.
It's 100%. Yeah, it's 100%. Flow within the structure.
Right.
Learn the notes, learn the instrument, and forget all that shit and just play. But we live in a liberal age, an avant-garde age, a individualistic age where we want to go right to the improvisation.
Yeah.
That's what I hear you saying and agreeing with you. A lot of times we want to go and create, but we didn't learn the art yet.
What do you think about learning the art and creating at the same time? Because I feel like if you learn it by just learning it, just with structure, like then it's harder for you to find your style at a certain particular time when you're ready. So I think it's like follow somebody, then do some of your own shit, then follow some, like, just like even learn like that, because otherwise you just like, you only know the jargon of other people.
Yep. Yeah, it's gotta be a dance, dance between the two. Creativity, I love creativity. I love seeing creative people do creative things. Creativity is one of these crazy things because you gotta be courageous to be creative. You can't be scared to be creative, right? Like when you create something, especially if you're bringing it for people to see, you gotta be completely detached from that piece and just be willing to let the Lord speak through you and let it be what it is. You might like me, you might not like me, you might hate the art piece. Regardless, you gotta get out the way. I'm gonna do some squats. Part of my issue with squats is I don't want to overactivate my obliques and my core. So many years of strongman and powerlifting, I use these muscles so much that it's become an imbalance. I always overstabilize with it, and it makes my waist thick too. So I'm gonna check something out. I look like Beetlejuice. I was reading this book by Frank Zane, old bodybuilder Frank Zane, Body by Zane, very good book. And he showed an alternative to squats that he recommends. A lot of bodybuilders, especially bodybuilders and bodybuilding for a long time, look for alternatives to squats because any old powerlifter will tell you, after a while, the body just don't want to bear all that weight. At least I don't, in the bodybuilders I'm reading though. So. Weight on the spine, so you want to kind of like displace it, find ways to put it more on the muscle. And so that's why things like front squats are helpful and different variations. Okay, here, I tried it down here. When I tried it down here, I used too much low back because it was pulling me forward. When I tried it up here, I was able to stay, and what I want is to stay upright more. And there's a lot less clicking in my knees when I do this. I'm clicking all over the fucking place before. It's still there. Try it out, see what you think. You put it on the highest one, okay. I might try that one next too. I don't even know what that contraption is called. I just found it up there. It was just up there. Chris knows where that came from.
That's actually pretty good, yo.
It feels nice.
Yeah, it feels nice, bro.
Well, I didn't do it this way yet. Oh. I like the way that feels. It's hard to stay upright, so usually I'm going to go back with that one.
Yeah. I can feel that.
That's a great squat for like strong men. You're gonna be flipping tires and shit. Try not to bounce. Pause at the bottom and maintain your stability. Yeah. Yeah, you might even want to bend your ankles a little bit more at the bottom.
Bend it more?
Yeah, so you can find that. Yeah, you see that spot right there?
Right.
That stable spot, make sure you're stable before you come back up. You ever seen the movie Beetlejuice?
Beetlejuice.
Yeah. I'm dating myself, I guess. You know Beetlejuice, you know what I'm talking about, right?
I do, yeah.
The scene where he's got the spikes. Oh, I love it. I love this.
It's nice at the top, right?
Yeah, I like it up here. Because it's like a front squat, but I'm not, you know, I always talk about how you want to force thoracic extension, but I got enough of that. I forced that to death. Gotta get my legs working. Yeah, Marvin. Yep. Nice. Legs too can benefit from high reps. And I never did much high rep stuff. I hated high reps. I hated anything that was like distance or oxidative or take a long time. I'm explosive. I'm a spark. Even when I was a kid, like we'd be racing down the block, I got everybody. First 30, 40 yards, I got everybody. After that, I would literally just, I'm done, and then just keep going. This is the kind of athlete I am. It's funny too, like, I think there's some work done by Eric Braverman where he talks about the neurotransmitters that are dominant in various body types, and they relate to the elements. So, you know, you got wood, earth, fire, water, air, neurotransmitters that are associated with each one of those, and people who are predominant in those neurotransmitter types display those kind of characters. So like I'm fire. And what's fire? Fire is dangerous because it'll spark, but what's up? It goes away. Think about something like water. Water is consistent. Water don't need to come out hard, but if it keeps going, water will destroy your whole fucking house with one leak. You got one little leak, give it a couple weeks, give it a couple months, your whole house will be fucking destroyed. Wind, yeah, so it's interesting. Elements, we come to know ourselves in Chinese medicine, astrology, through psychology, all different kinds of practices through the elements that we're made of. We're made of these elements, these earthly elements. And their predominance towards some of these earthly elements. Hey, before we go any further, I want to say congratulations to everybody that signed up for Yo Elliott Live in Chicago. And I got a special gift for you guys that are already signed up. And anybody who signs up between now and next week this time, you got 7 days, I'll send you a free copy of my book, King. I'll send you the ebook version. And what else we got with King? Do we do any upsells with it?
Audiobook.
You get the King ebook, and audiobook. If you don't already have that, here's the thing. It's really selfish. It's about me. I don't want anybody showing up at the event that's not versed in the 4 layers of strength, because a big part of becoming the strongest version of ourselves is physical, baby. Physiological, energetic, and life mastery. So sign up before the end of this week or the next 7 days. Look at the date down below. Add 7 days and that's your deadline. I'll send you a copy of King. And Danny, let's make sure that we send everybody who's already signed up a copy of King, because y'all are kings and we need that blueprint to get this thing done. Done. I don't know if I'm gonna like it, but I'm gonna try it. So, something like this where from here, extend the quad. Yeah, I feel it. It's different. It's kind of strange. I like it. Don't love it, but I like it. Effective and efficient, you know? Sometimes we do shit that's highly effective, just not efficient. And sometimes we do shit that's real efficient, but it's not effective. What we're looking for is a good balance. Hey YouTube, thank you for joining me for another workout as I explore the building of strength here at Strength Camp, St. Petersburg, Florida. I'll see y'all next time. Done.